Okay, here we have my raised vegetable garden beds. Basically, I just converted about half of my lawn into raised beds. I just figured I don't need all this grass. It's not a lot of grass to begin with. I have a small yard, as you can see. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. Just to give you an idea, that right now it's February 10th, so a good time of year, growing season. Although they are calling for some record heat this week, mid 80s to upper 80s. So this bed is all my lettuces. Lettuce, they don't really like temperatures over 75, so I'm going to be doing some harvesting here. But basically these beds were constructed using 2x8s, and in the corners I got 4x4 posts for support. The mixture, the soil is 1/3 mix of clean fill dirt, screen dirt, with mulch and sand. The sand helps for drainage. I've used this 1/3 mix for a few years and had a lot of success with it. The reason this bed is not complete, I just recently built it, number one, and I need to finish my drip line. All my beds have a polyline drip system with emitters, and they're set up on a timer. This particular bed is just kind of a mixture of stuff. That was a bell pepper plant. Got a few peppers out of it. These are different radishes. I got red and white. There's beets, broccoli. Pretty excited about the broccoli. It's starting to crown. I've never grown broccoli before, so looking forward to that. I got a few different herbs mixed in here. There's lavender, chives, dill, more radishes. Let's see if we can get in here. They're starting to get to be close to harvesting. There's a big white one. And purple cabbage, that's jalapeno plant. Bok choy is getting pretty big. It's a pretty plant. That's a purple cabbage, getting a ball forming in there, a head. This here's, like I said, lettuces. I got butter crunch and what is that? Red oak leaf. There's romaine. This is arugula. This is purple kale. Some more red varieties. Simpson lettuce. Spinach. My spinach hasn't been doing that great. This is Swiss chard. And I got cilantro just kind of mixed in there. Pretty much started all of this from seeds, except the kale here. I bought those as transplants. The broccoli was transplant. But everything else I started from seed. And the cabbage were transplants as well. I got this netting on here because I tend to get an occasional rabbit back here, and I have a sulcata tortoise that likes to climb up on these beds and graze. There's another little raised bed over here. A lot of mint. That's variegated sage. There's oregano. I drew a blank there. Right now, this time of year, this is a south wall, so this time of year, pretty much shaded all day long, so I need to find some different varieties of things that'll do good in the shade. My next project coming up is I'm going to continue a raised bed all along this wall, all the way down there. I want to do different viney things, squash, melons. I want to do yard-long beans. Back here is another little bed. Just threw some seeds in here not too long ago, some more radishes. What else did I put in here? Beets, radish, cucumber, I believe. This is my little tortoise area. I have a sulcata tortoise, has his own grass. Let's see if he's in here. There he is. That's Sheldon. He's about 10 years old. He weighs 45 pounds. He's getting to be pretty big, good size. Funny thing is I plumbed a sprinkler system out here to this grass, and he never eats it. He always needs to come out into the main lawn and feed. I don't know why he doesn't choose to eat the grass in his spot. So that's basically it. I don't know. I'm thinking about in the future whether or not I want to continue the raised beds out into the lawn. I guess I don't necessarily need the grass other than for Sheldon to graze. I can just keep a small area.